Oh my god, I've been muted the entire time. Really? Oh my god, I was muted the entire time? Seriously? Oh my god. How long? How long was I muted? Today isn't really my day. Okay, let me fight this son of a gun and...
Man, I wouldn't want to be that guy. Hey everyone, Editor Woos here. Yeah, so apparently my past version forgot to unmute when we streamed this game. So I'll have to compile the most necessary story beats. I will probably have to narrate over it. But well, at least we didn't miss much. Most of this was just grinding. Without any further ado, enjoy the video, folks. Okay, so last time we managed to reach the mountain pass in Angel Falls, and now we have returned to said Angel Falls to talk to the people. I see, so the soldiers from Stornway should have the pass cleared for us before long. That's right, everyone will be so relieved to hear the news Ivor says today, eh? Don't be ridiculous. You were foolish to go all the way out there, just the two of you, utterly stupid. But why are you so angry? You haven't had gone to the landslide. You never had known it was about to be cleared. So what? I didn't know us an hour. I found out soon enough. Knowing a little bit sooner is hardly worth risking a life. That's why I'm angry. That's why you're foolish. Yeah, fine, okay. There was something else. Something from the other soldiers. They wanted us to find some girl named Patty who went missing on her way here. Wait a second. Is that true? Aaron, what are you doing here? What do you think? I'm here because I heard you whisk Wolves off to some silly adventure. Anyways, never mind that. It's true that Patty from Stornway has gone missing? Yes, you're from Stornway originally, aren't you, Aaron? You know what, a woman? I seem to remember my dad telling me about someone called Patty from his days in Stornway. Oh dear, maybe she didn't know he passed away and she was coming here to see him. Well, I can understand everyone's concerns, but we can't really send off a search party with no need to go on. Actually, the soldier said something about how she might have been on her way through the hexagon. Is that so? Well, even if that's the case, we still can't be of any help. The hexagon's far too dangerous to go there. Everyone don't you take Bruce home now. Try not to worry too much. I appreciate a bit of privacy so I can talk some sense into this pig-headed son of mine. There's no need for that, Dad. I was so worried when I heard you left the village, Woos. You seem to be unscathed, though. You're obviously a lot tougher than I thought. Speaking of which, I wonder if I could ask you a favor, Woos. You see, I'm quite worried about all this talk about Patty gone missing, so I was wondering if you could... Oh, never mind. The hexagon's really far too dangerous. I couldn't possibly ask that of you. Also, I want to tell you something. I found the rarest enemy in the game. There's like a 1 in 10,000 chance it appears, and that it's only in the starting area in Angel Falls. And I managed to record that encounter. Here it is. Cerveza Cristal. Cerveza Cristal. Anyways, here's some footage of me grinding sped up to fill the gaps of this video. Oh, by the way, we unlocked skill points. Basically, with these you can improve your weapon skills, or your shield skills, or a specific skill your class has. My bard, for example, has liveness. This basically gives me access to entertaining acts I can use in a fight to distract monsters and give them various status effects that stop them from interacting for one round. This is pretty decent. I decided to skill the sword skill because the sword skill is an all-around pretty decent weapon skill. You get like Metal Slash, Dragon Slash, Miracle Slash, Falcon Slash, Giga Slash, all pretty good slashes. So yeah, I went with that one. What we also get is a title, Swordman. We get these titles from completing various things, like kill this and that amount of enemies, fill the bestiary to this amount. This is basically achievements. And with that, we enter the first dungeon of the game, the Hexagon. Here will we find the first boss and hopefully that petty person that Aaron was talking about. Lore-wise, I have really no idea why this place exists. It's just a decrepit old structure that's hexagonal shaped. I don't know why it exists. Probably for decoratory reasons, I don't know. Also, I tried to sequence break here earlier. There's like a button on the statue that you have to press open this door, but until you interact with this door, you don't get the ability to press the button. You see, if you interact with this door, this ghost fella will appear, and you'll have to talk to him. He will walk to the statue and basically then tell you that there's a button in the back of the neck of the statue. I know it's kind of stupid. I want to sequence break. I am aware how this dungeon works, but, well, I understand for lore reasons why they are doing this. This guy will appear later, so keep him in mind, alright? We also come across some decent loot, like this leather shield. A box full of iron nails. And we find some new monsters like this bag of laughs, a wingster, this mecha miner, and a draki. Anyways, oh hey, the part's coming up where past boost finally remember to unmute. So I'll be leaving you for now. See ya.
For fuck's sake. How long? How long was I muted? Today isn't really my day. Okay, let me fight this son of a gun and... Thanks for telling me, Dark Moon, otherwise this stream would have been muted for till I get shut off. God. Today really isn't my day, man. Today isn't my day. First of all, I accidentally... Apparently, when you press the N key on this game in DS Mume, or how the fuck you pronounce this, apparently the game just freezes and I have no way to unpause the game then. So I had to start over. About like half an hour of gameplay. And then I find out I'm muted for how long? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah. I don't... When did I mute? So Vinny Vinesauce had like Chrono Trigger, which is his favorite JRPG. This is basically mine. I've invested so many hours in this when I was a kid. I'll have to constantly check because apparently somehow... Did it because I pressed something earlier? I mashed like every key on the keypad to find out... on my keyboard to find out which button here basically equals the B button. It was Z for some reason. So the X key is the A button. The S key is the X button. The A key is the Y button. And the Y key is nothing. The Z key was the B button. I don't know whose idea was to put it there, but apparently that was a thing that people thought was good. I've changed that so the B key is now the Y button, so I don't have to use my other hand to press the B button. This is level 6, nice. Alright. It's still called Glockenspiel even in English. The first shield skill. That's neat. That's funny. Missed me. God, you two really suck at hitting people. I take that back. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but that was probably when I was muted. Later on, I might just do some grinding off stream for money, because later on stuff is just really expensive. I sometimes needed to grind for multiple hours to afford like a gear up for the entire party. You go for the soldier sword? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the soldier sword. I have like enough money for that. I think. You can easily put 500 hours into this game. Yeah, exactly. Especially about how massive the post game is. Yeah, like you beat the final boss, you think, alright, I'm done here. Nope. They hit you with a lot of other optional bosses you can fight. And the funny thing is you can get up to level 99 and then you can just start over with that class about 9 times, I think. This is probably the most massive, for its time, I think the most massive RPG. I don't know how many hours you can sink into Dragon Quest XI. I know it has a hefty post-game. Especially with all those time travel quests where you head to previous Dragon Quest games. I mean, back in my day I had like, what, 200 hours in this and I haven't even touched 15% of the post-game. And then you have to think about like all those bonus quests you can get when connecting with Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. It gives you also like a heck ton of new bosses and quests. It's interesting how it's just sick how much Square Enix has put into this game. Nowadays they're a shitty company who relies on AI too much. Like they said, oh yeah, we're gonna aggressively use AI this year. Fuck them for that one, honestly. Fuck Square Enix for that one. I want this age of Square Enix back, where they just make games and... You know? I don't have to listen to their stupid ideas. Okay, this wasn't the last floor. I thought this was the last floor. A feather fan, alright. Oh hey, we're level 7. No skill points, alright. Oh, new enemy, 210 gold. A Kogaland, alright. A Seed of Deftness. What's Deftness again? What does that do? I never remembered what that did. Oh my, I never expected to bump into anyone here all the way down here. Hey, sweetie, you couldn't be a hero, shift some of this rubble for me, could you? I'm not badly hurt or anything, but I'm kinda stuck here, you know? I don't fancy being around when that beast comes back. If the rock's trapping your legs, yes. Oh god. Oh brother, it's back. Look at those graphics. This is peak 3D. This is peak DS. I got trapped trying to run away from this guy and not looking where I was going. Watch your head, sweetie. God, he looks so shitty. I love him. Oh, one of the best boss themes, I think. I guess like can you I should be done in like 10 turns or so. You guys like around 100 HP. Oh, alright. I think I can tank one more attack and I should heal. Hexagoon. Oh, he's called Hexagoon. He's like Hexagoblin in German. Skills, heal. Well. Oh, I forgot you can do that. Ah, that's only 5. See, there we go. That's, I forgot how piss easy this enemy is. Level 8. Crack. I learned how to do crack. Alright, and this should decrease my damage output. Skilled swordsman. I learned how to do crack. Easy indeed, man, easy indeed. I struggled like multiple days with the next one. But this one is easy. I think I never died to Hexagoon. You're tougher than you look. Thanks for saying my height. You're dull. You know, I managed to shake myself free in all the chaos. So let's get out of here, huh? Being attacked by monsters is such a drag. Phew, we're safe now. I guess, you know, I'm just the dark new ruins kind of gal. I'm Patty, by the way. I run the inn over in Stornway. And you are? Get out of here. You're from Angel Falls? Ah, that reminds me. I gotta get to Angel Falls right away. See ya, sweetie, and thanks a bunch for your help. I think I had kind of a crush on her when I was a kid. This is Edwin's place, alright? No one else knew how to do it quite like he did. The original host with the most. Did you know my father did? Oh, you must be Patty! I was worried about you. I heard that someone called Patty had gone missing on their way here. Yep, that's me, honey. You word her? That's sweet. I can't believe you remembered my name. You were so tiny. So where's old Edwin hiding, huh? Ah, I thought you were probably coming to see him. I'm afraid he's no longer with us. It was 2 years ago now. Huh? No longer with us? Do you mean he passed away? Sadly, yes. Wow, I can't believe it. So the incredible... The incredible... Oh, this is a interesting... That's a good pun. That's a good pun. That's... Gee, what does this mean for my old inn then? I guess if Edwin's gone, that means you're running this place all your own, huh? Well, yes. It's not the biggest inn in the world, but it's so quaint. I bet the guests here feel more welcome than in their own homes. That's very kind of you. I'll try my best to honor my father's memory by keeping the place running smoothly. Hey, I wouldn't expect anything else from the daughter of the incredible entertainer. God, these puns are so good in English. Yeah, honey. I'm about this incredible thing. Hey, I don't suppose you want to give running an inn in Stornway a shoot, do ya? I beg your pardon? Then beg. So when Dad was in Stornway, people used to call him the incredible entertainer. You better believe it, honey. He was the best of the best. He was only a young boy back then, but he set up his own inn from scratch and totally put his rivals out of business. Goodness, I can't imagine him being like that. He always seemed so unadventurous to me, and he said he was happy to run even the smallest inns as long as we were together. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Why would a guy like Edwin choose to ship out a hick town like this? Well, I guess that's water under the bridge. The thing is, this old place in Stornway is in real trouble right now. We're all kind of hoping the incredible entertainer would make it come back and get things on track again. I just can't believe I didn't know he died 2 whole years ago. I mean, gee, I'm so sorry, honey. Not at all, I'm just sorry that you came all this way for nothing. Hey, no apology needed. I mean, I got to meet you instead, right? You're coming back with me to Stornway. I'm afraid I don't think that's possible. I have my hands full with this place, I just find it hard to believe that Dad was some kind of legendary innkeeper. Hard to believe? You can't argue with the facts, honey. And I can see you a chip off the old block, too. I got a knack for seeing people's strengths, you know? Oh dear, it's getting late, and I really need to get started on supper. You have to excuse me. And please, I can't go to Stornway with you, so stop trying to talk me into it. A stubborn one, huh? Don't worry, sweetie, you'll see the sense before long. Hey, yeah, I thought I recognized you. You're the guy who helped me out back in the ruins, right? Thanks again for that. You know, while you're in a helping mood, honey, you could try to twist Erin's arm, could you? I can't let that kind of talent go to waste. It'd be good for her too, you know. Erin passed by just now and she was acting real odd. I wonder what's going on. No way that Patty woman's trying to recruit her? Surely Erin wouldn't think of leaving here and going to live in Stornway. Oh, shoot. Wow. You gave me a fright. Don't do that again, will you? Wait a minute, you can't see me? But I'm dead. I had a feeling that you saw me back at the hexagon too. That's quite strange talent you got there. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself, am I? I'm Aaron's father, Edwin. I fell ill 2 years ago and died suddenly. As you can see, I still haven't managed to leave this mortal realm entirely. And you are? Wow, Woos, really? But what Woos, isn't that? Aren't you the village guardian? Hang on a minute. What? Ouch. Oh, I forgot her. Oi, watch where you're flapping standing. I may be as skinny as a rake, but I still need a bit of room for maneuvers. Never mind, I forgive you. Now, old man, what was with the letters you were just spouting? I'm not sure what you mean. You were on about Celestians, right? I wanted the same thing at first, but this mess of a minstrel hardly foots to build. I don't see a halo, do ya? I don't see any wings either. A bit of odd for a Celestian, that would you say. God, the emulator doesn't like her theme song, man. God, the emulator really doesn't like her song. Or was it always that slow? I was sure it was a bit faster. I suppose you're right. So while we're on the subject of what, who and what are you? Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, I suppose you would. Then I'd better introduce myself. Wait for it. I'm Supreme Stupendous Stella, stunning skip of the sky-soaring Starflight Express. Ta-da! Okay, now it picked up. Now this is what I remember the song sounding like. So okay, so she's also called Stella in the English dub. All right, English world version. Ah, I see. Right then, your turn. Time to find true colors and tell us who you really are. You look like a regular mortal to me, so how come you can see the Starflight Express and ghosts like this old bloke? Okay, so you fell off the observatory during the earthquake, right? And when you came around to your senses, you were in this village with your wings and your halo missing. Sounds a bit of a tall yarn, if you ask me. If you lost your wings and your halo, how is that you can still see ghosts and the like? But neither here nor there, is it? I know you're a Celestian and prove it. Send someone's spirit up to the heavens. You got nothing to lose. This old bloke here just happens to be in need of shove in the right direction. Wait, are you talking about me? I'm not exactly happy as I am, but... Let me guess, you're the only ghost because you got some kind of unfinished business to put to sleep, right? Alright then. Help the spookier type as loose ends and then send him on his way. Then I'll believe that you're a Celestian. I might even give you a lift back to the observatory to the old Starflight Express. Can't say fairer than that, right? So I'll tag along with you for a while until the job's done. Oh yeah, while we're at it, I should probably warn you that I'll be keeping tags on you while I keep tabbing along. Just press the X button and see battle records, or press select and you'll be able to see all the glory details. Have a look if you've got a minute. What am I saying? Have a look. All I have your guts for a really grisly select of orders. The battle record screen is now accessible from the main menu. So like I said, I'll be keeping a peeled eye on your progress and not noting it all down here, so make the most of it, okay? Alright, so... yeah, this is basically the bestiary and item completion list. This is where you have to constantly visit if you want to complete, when you want to 100% this or something. Well, this is all rather strange. Still, I appreciate your willingness to help. I wonder what unfinished business is stopping me from giving up to the heavens. I don't suppose. I wonder if it's to do with the thing a bird behind the end. There seems to be something solid bird on the bush. Wu starts to dig. Then he uncovers a shiny gold trophy. The inscription reads, awarded for Edwin by HRH King Shot for incredible achievements in entertainment. Woos acquires an innie. That's it. That's my innie. Goodness me, that... oh goddammit. The truth is I hid it away when I came back to Angel Falls. I didn't want Edwin to know that, and I didn't want to spend my whole time being reminded about Stornway. What's up, Woos? What's that trophy you got there? Woos handles the innie to Aaron. An award for being an incredible entertainer from the King of Stornway. To my father? I don't believe it. Patty's story was all true. I don't understand though. Why would Dad have given up all that to come here to sleepy old Angel Falls? What in the world was he thinking of? I may be able to shed a little light on that. Grandpa? Edwin's made me a promise not to say anything. So I kept it all secret all these years, but I don't see that it matters now. Dear Aaron, you must remember how sickly we were as a child. Your poor mother was the same. In a normal course of things, you would have become sicker and sicker as you got older. Eventually you would have died. You lost your mother at a young age at the same fate. But I'm perfectly healthy. I hardly even remember being sick anymore. That's because we were brought up to water from the falls here in this village. Angel Falls water is famous for making its people healthy and curing the ills. So what you're saying is that Dad gave us in Stornway and came back here for my sake? That's right, saving his daughter was far more important to him than it was his own ambitions. But that's terrible, I stood in the way of my father in his dreams. You know you felt that way. That's why I didn't want you to know. But you're mature enough to be told the truth. You know, I always wondered why he sometimes had that faraway look on his face. Now I know, he all did that for me. Moose, it looks like I'm going to be leaving for Stornway. I don't know if I can be anything help to Patty, but I have to at least give it a try. You there, Granddad? Granddad! I'm here, I heard everything. I can't believe Erin's going to follow my ambition in my place. Julia is going up. No, I have no regrets. I know what she success. She doesn't need me watching over her shoulder. It looks like I'm ready to leave. Thank you so much, my honored Glorian. Bye, Granddad. He's gone. You did it! You are a Celestian after all. Well, a promise. I'll give you a lift back to the observatory like we agreed, so say thanks for your lucky stars. Hang on your horses a minute. Shouldn't you be picking up that benevolence? You can't flapping see it? Can you? Don't tell me you can't perceive benevolence anymore. So yeah, that's what I like about her character. She constantly, she would say fuck if she could. But unfortunately this is on a Nintendo console, so she has to say flappin'. She said flippin' in the German one, in the German dub. Now I'm starting to wonder again, are you really a Celestian or are you pulling my chain? Some days later, the landslide is cleared and the mountain pass is opened again. Then the day arrives for Aaron to set off to Stornway. I miss you, Grandpa. You take care of yourself, won't you? You two are really hard work making a living in a new town. Make sure you don't working yourself sick. I know you're worried about your little girl, but I'm gonna be around to help out. So you just relax. Okay, that's good to know, Patty. You have to set Milton's mind at ease. Ivor, can I have a word? What do you want to talk to me for? You're leaving, so I obviously don't care. I was wondering if you might take over the inn here for me. I don't have to hard to close it down, you see. You'll do it, won't you? I know you can count on you. I suppose I'll do it, but only to get Dad off my back with a snagging rock and fun job. I'm not doing it for you. Anyways, but I'll bet they'll be so good I didn't even soon trump your place over in Stornway. And I wish you luck with it. Not that I'll let you get the better of me, of course. Oh yeah, sounds like we got a competition on our hands. Goose, I can't thank you enough for what you've done. It's amazing how you managed to find Dad's hidden trophy like that. You really are a mystery. I wouldn't be surprised if you turned out to be your guardian after all. Listen to me and my wild imagination. I suppose you'll be heading off to your hometown now, will you? If your journey brings you through Stornway, make sure you come in and stay when you're in, won't you? I better get going then. Goodbye everyone, and thank you all for everything. Time for us to make some tracks too. You remember where the Starflight Express is, presumably? Yes. No need to look flapping pleased with yourself. I hardly expect you forgot. Come on, let's head for the pass. We'll save here. Here we are, all aboard. Ah, just as I remembered. So here we are on the Starflight. What do you reckon? Pretty swish, isn't she? I'd like to jazz her up a bit more actually. It's still a bit on the plain side here, wouldn't you say? I'm thinking pink rhinestones with gold around them. That'd really make the place look stellar, don't you think? Pun intended? What? No bother about my amazing interior designs, eh? I suppose you just want to get going, do you? Fine, no more hanging about. I'm pretty keen on getting back to the observatory and see how it seems myself. Here we go. then it's takeoff time! Well, no flap. Never problem. I thought it would fly. There was a Celestian on board. I wonder why that's wrong. Hey, you couldn't see that benevolence before, could you? Even though you reckon you're Celestian? That must be the problem. I mean, it's a bit much to expect me to believe that Celestians can just lose their halos and their wings, isn't it? Yeah. Talk about being too honest to goodness for your own good. Anyway, we don't have time for this. The Almighty won't be pleased if we hang around here when there's big stuff going on. Oi, Almighty matey, you're listening? We're in a right old gherkin here. Why don't you give us a flapping hand? That's weird, he probably too busy to notice us or something. Alright then, Woos. Here's what we'll do. We'll follow the road to a Stormway place. When we get there, we'll have lots of people and get loads of benevolence. That should make that Almighty old pick his eyes up. Look at your face, not too swayed over by the idea or something. Well, tough turkey, I've decided that's what we're doing, so get moving. Western Stoneway. Here we go, new area. A fungool. A she slime. A hammerhood. Right. Oh yeah, this is like the second town theme. I forgot we have like 2 town themes. Welcome to Stornway. Hey Aaron, what's up? Not nervous, are you, honey? I'm afraid so. I just can't see how a young girl like me can suddenly take over such a big important inn. And surely everyone else will be thinking exactly the same thing. Sure, maybe they will, but I trust my instincts, and you should too. I know you've got what it takes, Aaron. So just quit worrying. If you say so. Now time to introduce you to your new colleagues. Hey guys, I'm back and I bought a big shiny ray of hope along with me. This should be good for us. Come on, let's roll then. In there and see how Aaron gets on. Do I have a say into this? The slip of a girl's going to run the inn, is she? We're on the brink of closing as it is. Are you trying to finish this off? Jeez, Jenny, calm down, will ya? Do you think I just pick any young thing up the street to run this place? Aaron here may not look much, but she got innkeeping in her blood. She'll have us back on track before you can say welcome. Did you say the same thing about me when you brought me here? And did you also say we're going off to find the one guy who can save this place for certain? No offense, but I'm not too convinced this is the guy you were talking about. Please just give me a chance. You won't find anyone who will try harder than me. I learned that all to know about innkeeping from my father. So your father was an innkeeper too, was he? I suppose you had to make your daddy proud, huh? No, that's very admirable, running an inn isn't as easy as just turning up and promising to try hard, you know? You can talk all you like how what your father taught you, but we really know who your father was. This is the challenge we've been waiting for. Now it's time to show her, honey. Show what? Oh, you mean this? Aaron gets out the innie. Wait, that trophy, it sure is. The innie for incredible entertaining, award by none other than the already on King Shot. Now tell me, you doubt how good he was, and Aaron here shares the same incredible blood, not bad, huh? The incredible entertainer's daughter! Oh my. It's okay really, there's no need to bow and skate or anything. So yeah, this is the Stornway Inn. I love this area so much, man. It's cool to. You have to come here back so much. Simply because you can recruit new party members here. Here's the guy where you can alchemize. You can store your money here later on. Oh, Lewis, you came and visited just like you said you would. And so soon. I'm afraid we only just arrived ourselves, though. We're not quite ready to take any guests yet. Hey, don't sweat it, sweetie. I'm sure Wuss didn't come here to stay. I bet you came because you were worried about Aaron, huh? You want to see what she was getting on, right? I'd just love to help the girl out. But you don't know the first thing about it? Keeping that about it. Yeah, well, what if I told you there was something you could do to help us out here? Eddie, what are you saying? Well, from what I've seen, young Wu's got a knack for encountering all kinds of people by chance. If we try to drum up a bit of business for us, I'll bet we have a full house in no time. Eddie, we can ask Wu's to do something like that. There isn't anything to do with it. Hey, making people feel like they want to help you out is an act too, honey. You should be glad you've got it. If Wu's got nothing better to do and feels like laying in a hand, don't turn her away. You could do with help. Yes, I suppose you're right. Do you think we might be able to help out a little bit, Wuz? Yeah, sure. I must admit, I've often didn't notice how people always seem drawn to you. Thank you, Wuz. I really do appreciate it. What can I say? I'm the protagonist, baby. Quest? Ugh, just look at me. I've come all the way to church, but I just can't seem to get fired up enough to have a good pray. And suppose you could spur me on with a nice air punch, could you? Brilliant. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that was my bro. Apparently he scored something. Did a good score in Rocket League, I think. Brilliant. My name's Ricky, by the way. Your request pleased as punch. Hey, that's the stuff. That's the kind of air punch that can really get a person fired up for any good old prey. Thanks so much. Oh, but I know I can repair you. Oh no, here I'll teach you a jazzy new move. You can now he can pirouette. Nice. We learned emotes. Please this punch. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bomb.